Всем здравствуйте! Вас приветствует Бедный Апельсин, подписчики новые и случайные зрители. Ставим лайки, подписываемся, не забываем. Сегодня будем строить. Так, мне нужно... Короче, долг ему надо вернуть. Вот. И мы ему починим вот эту фигню. Дома. Вот. Я согласен, конечно. Да, сейчас мне машинку выдадут. Так. Теперь поехали. Так, точку на карту. Вот сюда нам надо. Так, помчали. Вот. Выезжаем на дорогу сейчас. Я так думаю, надо эти отвезти на продажу, чтобы денег еще подзаработать. Будет вообще замечательно. Вот. Так. Ну что у меня там досок будет? Я что ли? Больше не будет. А, нет, будет. Смотри-ка ты, блядь. Везуха. 2 брикета. О, бля. Вот, смотри-ка ты. Повезло мне. Все. А нет, еще. Блядь, как хорошо. Как я бревна хорошо у себя подспилил. А досок-то не хватит. Вот теперь. А там еще и осталось. Ну, прикольно. Зато закупаться не надо ничего. И едем. А что я вот здесь все скосил? Вот это. Где у меня были деревья. Хорошо, теперь не надо это. Потом вот здесь участок куплю леса. На эти деньги. И поведем. Потому что строительство все равно будет постоянно. Так, стогазуй. Выходим. Брикеты. Берем и колотим.
Yourself
Тетя.
I talked to James.
So, what did he say?
Well, to cut a long story short, your debt has now ceased to
У
exist.
вас не
You
существует твой долг.
managed it? Really? I am so happy. Thank you, thank you.
My pleasure.
Спасибо,
I
спасибо.
was hoping you
Всегда
would now
рад
teach me about
помочь,
brewing
как
those
нас
herbal
счет,
potions.
и чтобы
Not only
научить.
that, I will
И
teach
не
you how to
только
find
их,
herbs
я научу
yourself so
тебя,
that you will
как
always
искать
have the
травы,
best. Here is
чтобы...
my notebook with some secret recipes.
Do you know anyone else?
You can ask John.
Ну все,
Just
давай,
be
пока.
warned that
Thanks.
Приебал. Спасибо. Ой, я еще и денег получил. Вообще ништяк. Так. Размост. Сейчас. Поезжаем туда. Вот. Тут тоже делать придется по квестам, по порядку.
everyone's heard about it already. I heard a completely different story.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Need me to help you with something?
Not now, sorry.
How do you look so beautiful all the time?
Thank you. You are...
Nobody listens to me anyway.
Заказ у кого-то взять
I ain't
можешь.
gonna tell anyone. Not
Тебе?
now. Sorry.
Тебя?
Hi, how are you?
Oh, hello.
Need me to help you with something?
I need that building fixed. That one there.
Согласен.
Sure, no problem.
He wouldn't do it himself. I've got my own opinion.
И куда? Ремонтные
Nobody listens to me
работы.
anyway.
He wouldn't do it himself.
Is it gonna be any different now?
You never know who to trust.
Obviously.
Is it gonna be any different now?
He knew about
Сейчас
this.
понизу все сделал. Да, понизу.
I've got my own opinion.
I am not surprised.
Obviously.
You never know who to trust.
I know nothing about it.
Да.
Not my problem.
Да,
He
да.
knew about this before.
He wouldn't do it himself.
I am not surprised.
It was just like you said.
Сейчас
He knew about
попробую.
this before.
He wouldn't do it himself.
He wouldn't do it himself.
Nobody cares about what he says.
Ага.
Not my problem.
I don't think it's going to change.
Do you really believe that?
Not my problem.
I've got my own opinion.
I know nothing about
Угу.
it.
Is that so?
Опять ремонты.
He deals with all the wrong people.
I don't think it's going to change.
It's hard to be sure. Gee, that's too bad.
Is it going to be any different now?
You don't know that.
We should just hold on.
It's hard to be sure.
That's not what I heard.
He deals with all the wrong people.
It was just like you said.
Not my problem.
I don't think it's going to change.
We should just hold on.
That's not what I heard.
Nobody cares about what he says.
Nobody listens to me anyway.
We should just hold on.
People say a lot of things.
He knew about this before.
So what if he did? That's his choice.
Gee, that's too bad.
Nobody listens to me anyway.
It was just like you said.
You never know who to trust.
He deals with all the wrong people.
That's too bad.
You never know who to trust.
Nobody cares about what he says.
Nobody cares about what he says.
Always knew there'd be problems.
We should just hold on.
It's just words.
I am not surprised.
It's hard to be sure.
He knew about this before.
Obviously.
You don't know that.
You never know who to trust.
It's hard to be sure.
Obviously.
I don't think it's gonna change.
So what if he did? That's his choice.
Not my problem.
Do you really believe that?
Nobody listens to me anyway.
Nobody listens to me anyway.
I've got my own opinion.
I ain't gonna tell anyone.
Always knew there'd be problems.
It's hard to be sure.
He wouldn't do it himself.
You don't know that.
Obviously.
So what if he did? That's his choice.
That's not what I heard.
Not my problem.
Do you really believe that?
Is it gonna be any different now?
Not my problem.
He deals with all the wrong people.
I have got my own opinion.
Not my problem.
Obviously.
He knew about this before.
Nobody cares about what he says.
It was just like he said.
Do you really believe that?
Nobody cares about what he says.
Nobody listens to me anyway.
I've got my own opinion.
He knew about this before.
He wouldn't do it himself.
I have got my own opinion.
Gee, that's too bad.
We should just hold on.
He knew about this before.
I'm not surprised.
Gee, that's too bad.
Gee, that's too bad.
Is it gonna be any different now?
I ain't gonna tell anyone.
He wouldn't do it himself.
Is that so?
He knew about this before.
We should just hold on.
А сейчас уделал, блядь, не дам.
It's hard to be sure.
I am not surprised.
I know nothing about it.
We should just hold on.
Is it gonna be any different now?
You never know who to trust.
We should just hold on.
Gee, that's too bad.
I've got my own opinion.
It's hard to be sure.
People say a lot of things.
He wouldn't do it himself.
Nobody listens to me anyway.
I have got my own opinion.
Always knew there'd be problems.
He knew about this before.
А там хороший же ремонт сделан.
Is it going to be any different now?
Is that so?
That's not what I heard.
People say a lot of things.
It was just like you said.
Nobody cares about what he says.
Это денег будет стоить дорого нахуй. Из новых.
I've got my own opinion.
Gee, that's too bad.
He deals with all the wrong people.
Obviously.
He knew about this before.
I ain't going to tell anyone.
Интересно.
I've got my own opinion.
It was just like you said.
I don't think it's gonna change.
I know nothing about it.
He wouldn't do it himself.
So what if he did? That's his choice.
You never know who to trust.
Not my problem.
Obviously.
I know nothing about it.
I ain't gonna tell anyone.
Always knew there'd be problems.
Not my problem.
I don't think it's going to change.
Nobody listens to me anyway.
Is that so?
I know nothing about it.
Obviously.
I don't think it's gonna change.
I have got my own opinion.
You don't know that.
Ага.
So what if he did? That's his choice.
Is that so?
You don't know that.
So what if he did? That's his choice.
Do you really believe that?
Это все развалено там.
We should just...
Все деньги тут заработал.
So what if he did? That's his choice. I'm not surprised.
Nobody cares about what he says.
He wouldn't do it himself.
I've got my own opinion.
It's just words.
Nobody cares about what he says.
I am not surprised.
You wouldn't do it yourself.
It was just like you said.
Nobody cares about what he says.
He deals with all the wrong people.
We should just hold on.
People say a lot of things.
He knew about this before.
He wouldn't do it himself. That's not what I heard.
People say a lot of things.
People say a lot of things.
I am not surprised.
I ain't gonna tell anyone.
It's just words.
That's not what I heard.
Always knew there'd be problems.
Do you really believe that?
I've got my own opinion.
You never know who to trust.
Do you really believe that?
That's not what I heard.
He wouldn't do it himself.
Nobody listens to me anyway. All the wrong people.
Obviously.
I ain't gonna tell anyone.
It's just words.
People say a lot of things.
You knew about this before.
He wouldn't do it himself.
I don't think it's gonna change.
Is it gonna be any different now?
Nobody listens to me anyway.
So what if he did? That's his choice.
People say a lot of things.
I ain't gonna tell anyone.
Is that so?
I know nothing about it.
It was just like you said.
You don't know
Слушай,
that.
я уж все делал, блядь. Опять по
I
новой.
know nothing about it.
I don't
Да
think it's
ебало
gonna change.
нахуй это.
He deals with all the wrong people.
We should just hold on.
I know nothing about it.
That's not what I heard.
Русских не хватит, если
We should
что.
just hold on.
Gee, that's too bad.
I ain't gonna tell anyone.
I ain't gonna tell anyone.
Nobody listens to me anyway.
I know nothing about it.
Always knew there'd be problems.
He wouldn't do it himself.
It's just words.
Nobody cares about what he says.
I'm not surprised.
I ain't gonna tell anyone.
It was just like you said.
I know nothing about it.
Gee, that's too bad.
People say a lot of things.
I know nothing about it.
He knew about this before.
So what if he did? That's his choice.
That's not what I heard.
Obviously.
I don't think it's gonna change.
That's not what I heard.
Obviously.
He deals with all the wrong people.
Gee, that's too bad.
You don't know that.
He deals with all the wrong people.
Nobody cares.
Падал, блять, а. Кто показывает, то не
He
показывает.
did. That's his choice.
Хуяк нету ее, да? Угу. Пиздёж, блять.
Not my problem.
You don't know that.
You never know who to trust.
Nobody listens to me anyway.
I ain't gonna tell anyone.
He wouldn't do it himself.
I know nothing about it.
It was just like you said.
I don't think it's gonna change.
Is that so?
I know nothing about it.
You never know who to trust.
Do you really believe that?
He wouldn't do it himself.
I ain't gonna tell anyone.
I ain't gonna tell anyone.
Do you really believe that?
You don't know that.
I've got my own opinion.
He deals with all the wrong people.
We should just hold on.
Всё.
Gee, that's too bad.
Is it gonna be any different now?
Not my problem.
You don't know that.
Иду.
You never know.
Great
Ямка
job.
ты моя.
Thanks a lot. That's nasty.
That's nasty.
That's what I've always said.
Так, где магазин? Едем до магазина, доедем. Все потом поделать будем делать. Сколько ты, моя пупсик, стоишь? Купить? Е-е, блядь, я ее купил! Я ее купил! Тебе на базу. Так, и лес надо купить. Теперь я могу своим лесам. Я участок леса купил. Могу. Так, на этом серии будем заканчивать. На этом серии будем заканчивать, а потом второй серии будем вырубать лес там, какой я купил. Всем до свидания, подписываемся на канал, ставим лайки. Всем до свидания.